Hello everyone, welcome back. This is Accounting 210. In this video, I will talk about your chapter 3, some problem practice. So I'm looking at the handout page 13. I'm looking at that page, and then we are working on the exercise 3-25A. So most likely I want to look at the question first, especially I put two different pages. First is a predicted manufacturing overhead rate, right? So we said that the rate is your estimated manufacturing overhead and then estimated cost driver. So look at this one. Using predict manufacturing overhead to allocate overhead to individual based on machine hours, right? Based on machine hours. At the beginning of the year, you have this. So we just look at the beginning of the year because the others, you don't need all the others for the rate. You just need to find out the estimate. Estimated found out should be manufacturing is this much. We require machine hour. Machine hour is 90,000 hours. So manufacturing overhead is $630,000, and then machine hour we said is 90,000 hours. So that gives you $7 for one machine hour. I just put one machine hour. Okay, second one said how much manufacturing over allocated. So we said for the allocation is the rate time the actual cost driver. We said our cost driver is machine hour, so it's our $7 time the actual machine hour. Look at this, the actually incurred the following. So you have the actual, you look at the actual machine hour. Look at the actual machine hour is this much. Actual machine hour is 56,500 hours. So we have to use the rate time the actual machine hour. 500 gives me, so we allocated 395,500. So this is our manufacturing overhead allocation. Third one asking about how much manufacturing was incurred during the year. So the actual incurred, right? Actual incurred manufacturing overhead. We want to find out what is the actual incurred manufacturing overhead. Actual overhead, this is related with your chapter 2. You have to know depreciation manufacturing. This is manufacturing overhead. On plant, this is manufacturing overhead. Sales salary, this is your period cost, right? Delivering, this is your period cost. Plant janitor switch, this is your manufacturing overhead. The manufacturing overhead is 480,000 plus 19,500 plus your 8,500. So our actual is, just to put that, gives us 508,000. Under allocated or over allocated. So you compare, right? So your manufacturing overhead, you don't even put T account, you can just look at it. But I just put it actual and then allocated. Your actual is 508,000, but you only allocate 395,500. You tell me you under allocated or over allocated. I believe you all said under allocated, right? So we under allocated. We under allocated how much? 112,500. So how did you get that number? 508,000 minus 395,500. So our under allocation is that much. And then we said if you say I want it to be 0, so you have to credit 112,500. So this is your under allocation. Okay. Were the job over costed or under costed by how much? So you under allocated, so you under costed because you didn't put enough manufacturing overhead there. So basically is you thought the manufacturing overhead related with this one is $5, but actual is $8. So you under costed this product. So if you sell at $5, you know, if you sell as $7, you thought it's more than $5, but actually you are losing money. So your actual cost should be $8. Okay, so we under costed and then the same amount, 112,500. Okay, next one, exercise 3-26. It's related with that one. Said you found out that the error for the year depreciation on the manufacturing overhead should be this instead of that. So your manufacturing overhead, right, should be that, but instead of that, and then you have unadjusted is this much. Prepare journal entry record manufacturing overhead cost incurred. Okay, so we said when you incur that, you just increase your manufacturing overhead, and then you have all the other related in the credit. So manufacturing overhead, we don't know, but we know your manufacturing overhead really incurred is you have the depreciation expense, but remember it's a new number now. You have property tax, and then you have this wage. So we just say here you have accumulated depreciation, right? When you depreciation, it's always accumulated depreciation. Now it became 364,000. So it's a 364,000. Don't use the old one. Then you have your property tax payable. You're not really paying it. So you have this tax payable. This is correct. So use the number 19,500. And then you also have your plant janitor's wage. You are not paying, so you have this wage payable, which is 8,500, 8,500. So you add those, that will be your debit. So your debit total manufacturing overhead is 392,000. So that's your first question. Second question said, prepare journal entry called manufacturing overhead allocated to this, allocated to this. We already did, right? We already did. We said your allocation should be 395,500. But it asking about your journal entry. We said when you allocate, you always debit the work in process, you credit your manufacturing overhead. So you just debit 395,500 and credit that. So I just put the number 395,500, 395,500. That's my second question. Second question. The third one asking me about T account determining whether it's over allocated and then under allocated and then by how much. So I put the manufacturing overhead. Remember, we always say your actual is here and then your allocated is here. So our actual we calculated is 508,000. So it's 508,000. Allocated now is, oh, it's still the same. Hold on. Sorry. Your actual now is the new amount. Sorry about that. I made a mistake. Sorry. So now your actual is here. Sorry about this. Sorry. So it's 392,000, right? It's 392 because they changed the accumulated depreciation from 480 to 364,000. Okay. So now your new manufacturing overhead is 392,000. And your allocation is your 395,500. So your actual debit is your 392. Your credit is your allocation is 395,500. So this is your debit, your credit, right? Your debit, your credit. And so this is the incurred. This is your allocated. So your actual is this. Your allocated is this. You over allocated or under allocated. I want to hear the answer. You over allocated, right? So you over this allocation is more than actual. So you over allocate how much? You want this to be 0, so you have to put a 3.5, 3,500, right? So you have to debit. Now you debit manufacturing overhead 3,500. Your credit cost of goods sold 3,500. So this goes to there. Okay, next one, I think this is part 4. Said record journal entry close under allocated or over allocated. Okay, okay. Oh, I already did. So journal entry is here. So I already did, right? So this is the journal entry. This is the journal entry. Question 5, what's adjusted ending balance? So you have cost of goods sold before you adjusted it. It has the debit balance of 610,000. So before the adjustment, so unadjusted is 610,000. our adjustment is we credit cost of goods sold. So we have adjustment 3500. So this is adjustment. So you debit 310,000, you credit 3,500. So your adjusted will be this minus this, right? This minus is 606,500. So this is your adjusted ending balance of cost of goods sold. Okay, so this is all I have for your these two problem. I think chapter 3 you definitely need to know journal entry. You kind of get the background, you know, blah blah blah, that like what job posting, you know, something. Then journal entry calculation, you know, related those things. Okay, so I think as always, let me know if you have any question. I'll see you next time.